And then here we go. Bam! Hey guys, how's it going? Spy here with another scrap mechanic video. Now it's been a few days since I made a video, and I decided to actually redesign this bunker that I built in the last few episodes of Scrap Mechanic. And what I got here is I kind of hit it a little more. It's the best I could do. I think a toddler can spot that this is not a real hill. So I looked at the comments of the video where we designed this shelter, and a lot of people were suggesting me to do a lot of things for the bunker, including add a two-way button here. So we press the button and it will open up the door. I actually shortened the alarm so it sounds a little more authentic. Okay, here we go, door is open. Now we press the button again. There we go. And over here, I did something similar. The elevator actually has a three-way button system. So we're gonna push the button here. Elevator's gonna go all the way down. Okay, it looks good. Press this button. You can bring it back up. We can press the button back here and it will go down. And if we really wanted to, we could press this button and take it back up. But we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna leave it down here. And what we're going to do this episode is we're actually going to add another door there, which was a viewer suggestion as well, to kind of isolate the elevator from the main area up there. So right here what we got is a ventilation duct. Now it's not actually a ventilation duct, it is actually a secret entrance. It's not very important under there. Anyways, the button's right here beside the air conditioning unit, or the air filtration unit, I guess it's called. So it opens up the duct here. Caution, automated facilities. And as the sign says, this is where our machines are for the fallout shelter. Now over here we have the sensors for the alarm system up there by the vault door. And right here we have the gates for the doors and the elevator. So I learned how to do this on another YouTube video. I'm not taking credit for it because I did not create this design. So essentially how this works is once you press the button, the controller tells the bearing on the pipe to turn in a certain direction. And since we got three here, it allows us to have three buttons. And this one over here is for the vault door. So we got two buttons, as you can see. There we go. And now we're just gonna go take a look at what else we added to the bunker. So over here we got the kitchen. I moved it from up there to down here because we're going to be doing something with the kitchen this episode, but we'll get to that in a bit. And we actually got a fridge that opens. So what do we got for food? I don't think that's food. We're just going to close it. So we're going to head back up the elevator and we're going to add a second security door here. It's going to be pretty simple. I guess we can just cut away this piece here and remove this. Oops. I guess we can cover that back up. Like that. And then we're gonna get another metal block out. Put it back down. I guess what we can kind of do is add like a inward opening door. I'm not sure how to really explain it, but we'll build it. We're gonna have a bearing here with a bearing on the other side as well. Something like this. We're going to put down our controller before we forget. Here. Right about there. And we're going to just hook up the bearings to the controller. There we go. And we're just going to put it to -90 on, or positive 90 on each. We can always change the bearing up. Plus 90. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to add our metal door. Now is this going to be even? I hope it's going to be even. It's not even, but we can use this. Okay. We're just gonna kind of interlace the bars here. Like this. I think that'll look pretty cool. Okay, now we're gonna have the button, but I don't know where to really put it. I guess we can have a two-way button later, but for now we're just gonna put the switch right here. Right there. Okay, switch right there. And now to add it to the controller temporarily, because we're going to add a two-way system. Okay, does this work? It works, but we got to switch the bearing direction. Okay, this is essentially how I want it to be. It's a little fast though. Might need to slow it down a bit. Right about there. Alright, let's test it out. Think it looks pretty good. I like that. Looks sweet. Okay, now we're going to go add the two-way button system. I'm going to show you how to do this, but remember, I did not create this design. So what you want to do is get a beam here. Put a bearing down like this. Add your pipe. Another bearing. Pipe. And then you want to block a bearing here. Now, we're putting a bearing here so that the sensor can detect the pipe here. There we go. Another bearing. A pipe. And then you're going to add your controller anywhere you want. You're going to put it there. Then we need another beam going up like this. And then we need to add our sensor right there. Hook the bearings up to a controller here. And then we also need another controller. We're just going to put it up here. And this one's going to go to the other bearing. Now you don't need to hook these up to any controllers, because these are just so that the sensor here can detect the pipes. Now we're going to put these to 90 degrees. 90. 90 degrees on both of them. There we go. Now we just got to set up the buttons. So we're just going to hook this button up to the controller over here. And this button's also going to go to the other controller there. And the sensor here is actually going to be hooked up to the door controller. So there we go. Now this is going to close. Press the button. It will open. So this button is activated now. If we press this button, it will deactivate the other button over there and activate this one, and it will close. Alright, so what we're going to actually start doing now is we're going to add an elevator to go down another level. Now this is going to be a secret elevator. It's going to be for a secret garage or an escape vehicle, just in case our bunker gets raided by the evil robots. Then we can drive out of the bunker and escape the robots, essentially. Alright, to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to cut a hole in the ground here. And we're essentially going to have another piston, similar to the elevator there, that goes down. But this one's going to be hidden. So we're going to have our elevator drop down to this level here. I kind of already built the platform for the garage. So what we got to do is we kind of got to level it out a bit. So there we go. We kind of added a few more levels here. Now there's going to be some dirt in the back, but that is fine. We're not going to see that once we add the elevator. Alright, so let's test this out. Looks like it works pretty good. Goes all the way down. Press the button. And it goes up. Awesome. One thing I noticed though, is the elevator actually sticks out of the ground a little bit. I have no clue why. If you guys know why, please let me know. But for now, this is just going to be a nice rug. Nice rug in the middle of our kitchen floor right there. There we go. Color this. There we go. We have a hidden elevator. Looks good to me. Alright, so now we're just going to build the garage for our escape car. Now we're not going to have a ramp that goes back up for the garage, because it's going to be a secret exit. And you'll have to put your car back up with the lift. Okay, now I'm just going to design the walls really quick. Nothing too major, something decently high, something like this. Now I don't know if it's going to be really secret. Might have to cover it with more of our fake dirt. Alright, so I built the walls for the secret garage. Now, it doesn't look the best. It looks alright. We're not going to be spending our time down here. Now, I don't know if I really like this wall here, but I had to build around the dirt mounds that were here. But it looks decent. I don't know what's over there. That's a pipe. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing over there. Alright, so now we're going to add the escape doors. Now this is going to be a little bit different than a garage door because we're going to have no ramp up. So we've got to kind of build a ramp down. So we're going to add our bearings here. This can actually probably just go all the way over, but I want to be safe and add 2 bearings. Like this. Add our controller somewhere. We'll have it in the corner here. Okay. And this is going to hook up to this bearing here. And this bearing is going to go to the controller as well. We're going to have that go down about, try 150 for each side. Doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Okay. Add a button. This button hooks up to the controller. Okay. This one has to turn. Okay, that's how I want it. Looks good. Now we just gotta build the rest of the door. I think we should use metal for this. Metal block. There we go. Let's try that out. Whoa. A little fast for my liking. But it works. Does it create like a little ramp? Kind of. Might need to turn that down a little more. Let's try 120. Sweet. Awesome. That looks alright. Okay. Now we have to kind of build the rest of the garage, add a roof, clean it up a bit, and then we could add our escape car. Alright guys, so I designed the escape car here. It's more like a little buggy. But we just dropped down the doors here. And I added some little ramps here to get the car back in. Works pretty good. And then here we go. Bam. Right out of the door. And now we are free. And safe from the robots. So what we do is we drive back up to the ramps over here. And then we just drive right up. Like that. And we're in. That was actually pretty impressive. I'm surprised they did that in one try. Alright. There we go. Close the doors. And awesome. Now we got a little tiny hidden garage. Not very hidden on the outside, but on the inside it's pretty hidden. There we go. So that's it for this episode, guys. If you have any suggestions for this map or any future builds, please let me know in the comments. So, thank you guys for watching and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next episode. Remember, stay sweet. Bye.